Hey everyone, welcome back to Vegiverse. Today, we're diving into the inspiring world of animal rescues. Imagine a skeletal dog, chained and forgotten, then months later, bounding across a park with a loving family. Heartwarming, right? We'll explore the grit, hope, and heroes making these miracles happen. If you're an animal lover, stick around. Let's jump in. Why does animal rescue matter? Every year in the US alone, about 6.3 million cats and dogs end up in shelters. That's millions of lives hanging in the balance, victims of abuse, abandonment, or just bad luck. These are stories of suffering and second chances. Animal rescue is a lifeline, blending science, compassion, and hard work to turn despair into joy. Today, we'll break it down, from trauma science to global efforts. Let's start with the basics. Animal welfare began in the 1800s in England, fighting cruelty to working animals. Groups like the RSPCA started it, evolving into a movement thanks to vet science and psychology. Speaking of science, what does trauma do to an animal? It's brutal. Neglect or abuse floods their bodies with stress hormones, affecting their immune system, brain, and behavior. This leads to fear, aggression, hiding, But animals are resilient. With care, their brains can rewire through neuroplasticity. Positive reinforcement helps them unlearn fear and build trust. It's like therapy for pets. To make this real, let's follow one dog's journey. Meet Phoenix, a composite story. Rescuers found Phoenix chained in an abandoned yard, emaciated, with a chain embedded in his neck. Heartbreaking. The team approached carefully, coaxing him with food, documenting for legal action, then rushing him to a vet. The first days were critical for fluids, slow feeding, wound cleaning, and parasite treatments. Phoenix gained weight, but behaviorally, he was terrified, cowering from humans. The team started slow, building confidence with treats and clicker training over weeks. He learned tricks, gaining control. Socialization followed with calm dogs and puzzle toys. Despite setbacks, patience paid off. After 3 months, Phoenix was transformed, ready for a home. The shelter carefully screened adopters, finding a family that understood his needs, providing ongoing support. Watching him trot out with them? That's the win. Phoenix's story shows rescue is a team effort. But who are these miracle workers? Let's talk about the humans behind the scenes. Many are driven by empathy, that gut punch when seeing an animal suffer. Others fight for justice. The rewards include the oxytocin rush from bonding with a pet, lowering stress. But it's tough. Rescuers face compassion fatigue from constant exposure to horror stories and tough decisions. Mental health support is crucial, yet often lacking. Organizations vary. Big municipal shelters handle massive intakes, like emergency rooms for animals. Their strengths are scale and partnerships, but challenges include overcrowding and tough decisions. Foster-based rescues use volunteer homes, offering cozy, low-stress environments for animals to thrive. Downsides are limited spots. Specialized sanctuaries care for tough cases like farm animals or exotics. They're education hubs but expensive. All groups battle funding, logistics, and poverty, weak laws, and overpopulation are upstream issues. It's like bailing out a boat while fixing the leak. Now, let's zoom out globally. Animal rescue is a worldwide tapestry of compassion. Thailand's Soy Dog Foundation uses catch, neuter, vaccinate, return to control stray populations humanely. For paws rescues bears from bile farms and lions from war zones like Gaza. They handle disaster logistics. The Donkey Sanctuary helps working donkeys by educating communities. Innovation is everywhere. Drones for lost pets, social media for fundraising, and Trap-Neuter-Return for feral cats. Humane education for kids builds empathy. This ties into One Health. Healthy animals mean healthier humans and environments. Wildlife rescues fight poaching and habitat loss, expanding our. But it's not all sunshine. Let's analyze the debates. Trends show a shift to rehabilitation, more foster care, behavior pros, and pet food banks to prevent surrenders. The sector is professionalizing. The Critics say it burdens open intake shelters. International adoptions are heroic, but what about local animals or the carbon footprint? Rescue treats symptoms. Prevention via laws and education is key, but harder to fund. Media is a double-edged sword. Social media boosts awareness, but can sensationalize suffering, leading to donor fatigue or fake. We need responsible sharing. Animal rescue is a beacon of hope. We've seen resilient animals, dedicated humans, global innovations, and debates shaping the future. Rescue reflects our empathy, its ethical progress. So, what can you do? Don't just watch, act. Adopt or foster if you can. Volunteer at a local shelter. Donate monthly to vetted groups. Advocate for stronger laws. Educate others on responsible pet ownership. If this video touched you, hit that like button, subscribe, and comment. What's your favorite animal rescue tale? Let's build a kinder world together. Thanks for watching. See you next time.